I'll be teaching us how to use the laptop. I like to use laptop more, or how to use your computer. One, we want to know how to convert that Naira that you have. We want to know how to convert it to crypto, or that crypto that you have, how to convert it to Naira. Okay, before I do that, someone was asking what is TLI. I'll quickly share my screen now to show you something that will interest you. So Today's Leaders International is our online business school. And the goal is for us to raise seasoned entrepreneurs in every home. So that is why we created this online business school. So just like you are in your home now, you can learn. And for those who and empowers. Now, we have 3 ways we're achieving this goal. One is our tliskills.com. So if you go to this website, www.tliskills.com, we also call this website the 10,000 Naira Business School, because all you need to register is 10,000 Naira or $25. In TLI, we pegged our Naira at 400 Naira. So when you are paying for your course, you're paying at 400 Naira. When you earn and you want to cash out your earning, because we also allow our students to earn while they are learning. So you can actually be earning in our platform while you're learning. You also pay you at $400. So that's why it's 10,000 Naira for $25. Then we also have TLI training. TLI training is where you pay according to the course that you want. According to the course that you want, you pay what you see there. But on TLI skills, everything you're coming with 10,000 and you're going to see multiple courses. So you choose what you want. Then we have TLI Premium. TLI Premium is where you get information that can turn your life around in 365 days. Did you get that? Information that can turn your life around in 365 days, that can change your finances. That's what you get on tlipremium.com. So what are the benefits? Why should you come and join our community of TLI? You see, that's why we said I have a community of people. One is access to over 50 money-making skills. You have money-making skills. That's what we teach in TLI, actually, different money-making skills. Best digital marketing training. Today, in the 21st century, if you don't know how to use digital marketing. Okay, for instance, I'm going to share my experience with IPC, because like I said, most of the people here are either from IPC, although some of you may not be in IPC or TLI. Now, what happened? I joined IPC. I saw what they do. They have a bot that trades forex for us, and I love it. I love what is happening there. So I said, okay, let me run with this business as well. So I have not done seminars, but I became a shareholder. I got to the highest rank. How did I get to the highest rank? It's just digital marketing. I was doing WhatsApp marketing, Facebook. Then when I added radio, what did I do with radio? Radio was also like digital for me, because for my radio, before now, I would have to go to radio stations. Of course, people know me in Abuja because I do a lot of radio. But then before, I would have to drive to the radio stations. But I just said to myself, what happened? Because sometimes things can happen and not help you to make better and informed decisions. There's a particular radio station. I do not like going to that radio station because their road is not good. That's Love FM. The road to that place is not good. So I insisted that and they want me to be patronizing them. So I now insisted that for me to patronize you, I have to call in. So they say, yes, you can call in and do the advert. And I realized that when I call in, people still respond as if when I go there. So I started asking myself, why do I have to go to any radio station? If I'm at home, I call into a radio station, I did my advert, and people still respond so much. So that was how I changed my mind. I started doing calling. I started telling all the radio stations, giving them the condition that I can only call in. I'm not going to come. And they started accepting. All of them want money now. Not be money they find. They started accepting that I should call in. Another thing that happened, because sometimes, you know, as a business owner, you must learn to adapt. Adaptation. If you don't know how to adapt, you cannot succeed. You cannot survive. So another thing that happened to me was that when I started TLI, it's an online school. We have various products. And I thought, oh, okay, let's have our physical training as well. So we went to rent. I rented a duplex. I set the place up for training. Then we found out that people do not like to come for our training. They prefer to the online training still more than the physical training. So what did we do? At the time, I was like, what will I do with this office? So I said, okay, let me rent out some space in my office. Let me be renting out the halls. I didn't. And I said, okay, let me try something on radio again. So when we go on radio and invite people for physical training, we have low turnout, especially because of COVID-19. Before COVID-19, it wasn't like that, actually. And that was why I felt we should have an office. But maybe I went out at the wrong time. Anyway, so sometimes you make mistake in business and you move on. But I now decided to try something. I now did radio adverts and tell people that I'm going to do WhatsApp training. You won't believe the response we got. We got huge response. I say, wow. WhatsApp training is cheaper and everything. So in fact, it's just cheaper for me to do what I'm doing now, because before I would have to drive to radio station. I have to leave my children. So many reasons. It's very risky thing. Sometimes when it's raining heavily, those days when I was doing my 13 weeks program, sometimes it's raining heavily. I still have to be there because I have paid for the time. But now everything I do from the comfort of my where I'm sitting down here in my room now, that's why I do everything. I call into the radio station. I put people on WhatsApp group. I put people on Zoom and voila. So all these things, all this method that you need to learn, we teach you on TLI as well. Then we have various ways to make money in the blockchain industry. What we are doing next week, our training for our members, is how to make money. How do you make money in cryptocurrency? Then access to transformational, personal and leadership training. We have different training on leadership, different training on entrepreneurship and vocational skills. Then another thing is opportunity to be mentored by experts. That's the reason why you should be part of us. So next week Saturday is 22nd of January at exactly 5 p.m. this time. So we're going to be doing training for only members of TLI. And how do you become a member? Remember I said with 10,000 Naira, you can come into TLI skills, which is the most affordable. I decided to make it affordable because we run it under our NGO. So because we want everybody to be knowledgeable. So that's what we do basically. So next week Saturday, we'll be teaching you 3 great ways to make money with cryptocurrency. We'll be showing you that, and that will be for members of TLI. Now, another thing we do is for those who already have idea of cryptocurrency, or even if you don't have idea, but you have to learn, because we don't buy for you. We only show you the way. Now, cryptocurrency is a big project. In 2020, there is somebody I bought his predictions. His name is Tika Tiwari. I don't know how many of us know Tika Tiwari. If you know Tika Tiwari, say put yes in the chat box. If you know Tika Tiwari, put yes in the chat box. This man's predictions are good, extremely good, but they are expensive. Sometimes his predictions are as much as $5,000. Some of them are as much as $10,000. So now I bought his predictions in coins that he said we should buy. I bought them in 2020. Because of his predictions, I was able to take my account that was $20,000 to $60,000. Was it $20,000 to $100,000? That account, I was able to do that in a space of 1 year. Now, Tika Tiwari is back in 2022, and he said what he has for us in 2022 is an opportunity to get some coins that will help us to live wealth for 10 generations after us. How many of you would like to to be so wealthy that you leave wealth for 10 generations after you? You can't imagine, it can be so crazy, but I love his craziness sometimes. How many of us would like to have that kind of money? If you like to have that kind of money, can you type yes in the chat box? Where you have so much that you can leave wealth for 10 generations after you. How many of us would like to have that kind of wealth? That is what Tika Tiwari has promised us in this is 2022 prediction. Now, this 2022 prediction is going for $10,000. So what we do basically is for those in my community, those in my cycle. When I get this, when I go buy it, I allow you pay just $500 to get it. That's what I do. So that's what I did in 2020. I bought it, then I now shared to those who can afford to pay $500. And those who paid, everybody benefited. We all got to see our coins rising like that. And this time around, he's saying the coins that he asked for you, the things he asked for you, 10 lifetimes of generation, you're going to leave it. So that's how we roll in TLI premium. So that's why it's premium. It's for those who can afford it. So it's $500 for that information. So you want to get basically here is you get information that can transform your life. That's what you get here. So let me give you an example of the kind of things that happen if you get information, right information in the cryptocurrency space. The kind of things that happen. See, all this information happened within 6 months. If you have gotten Theta, when he called it for us, if you have gotten that Theta, it was at 0.23 cents. If you have gotten only $50, what? $50 is $22,500 at that time. Just when it rose to $12, something that we bought for 0.23 cents, when it goes to $12, it means that something you bought for $22,000, you would have gotten 1,356,000 naira. Did you get that? Did you get the analogy? Something you bought for 22,000 naira, you would have gotten 1,356,000 naira. Now, there's a coin called Shiba Inu. It wasn't one of the people that called Shiba Inu. It was another friend of mine that called Shiba Inu for me. When it came out, it was just 0.000. So if you have bought $50 $22,500, and within a space of 6 months, this coin would have given you over 1 million. If you have got the one of $100, you would have gotten over 3 million naira. There's another coin called Coin 98. If you have bought Coin 98 at $0.75, even if you bought $50 at $22,500, in about 6 months, you would have made over 2 million naira. Even Trust Wallet, TWT, when it came at 0.16, if you have bought only $50 at $22,500, when you went to 312, you would have made 412,500. Now, SRP, and I suggest that if you have money, still buy SRP because SRP is still a good buy now, very good buy. So it's a very good buy. If you have bought at 0.18, okay, you will have gotten 277 of it. When you got to $1.89 kobo, you would have made 261. There's a coin that happened. Anyway, some people do what we call pump coin and all that. It's fine as well, but what works for me is the long stay. 6 months, I just put them. They call them long-term coins. You just put them and throw away your face. There was a coin, Beta. If you have bought Beta happened. Beta one was even within 24 hours. If you had bought Beta at 0.06, that same day in the afternoon, it went to $4. And if you multiply, if you have bought only 22,500, it means that same day you have made over 1 million naira. So that's the kind of life that we live in. That's the kind of life that we live in crypto world. So for me, I actually like to look at people like Tika because their prediction may be a bit long, but it made good money. I remember a coin that a friend of mine got before I started knowing this man. They bought the coin for 0 point something. If you have bought the one of $500, in 6 months, you would have made over 1.2 billion. Can you imagine something you bought for $180, 180,000 Naira? In 6 months, you would have made over 1.2 billion. So that's what we are talking about. So that's the kind of opportunity that is available for you in the crypto world. So because of crypto lifestyle, you can live the life you want. You can have the kind of house, you can have the kind of money, you can travel as you want, and that's the kind of life that we're exposing you to. Okay, so that's why that's one of some of the things we do in TLI. TLI is basically a school, it's an online school where we train people. Then we have a product where we give information for this kind of opportunity. So that's basically what we do for the person. So I just felt I should quickly share that with you. So let's go back to our training. So now I'm going to Binance. So there are two exchanges we spoke about today. We spoke about Binance and we spoke about Ajam BTC exchange. Now for Binance, for those of you using laptop, you need to come to the website. It's called Binance.com. Binance.com is the website. I'm going to log out of my account so that somebody, when Ima was teaching, I said there are some JJC here. I represent all the JJCs. And someone said, okay, I am actually a JJC. So you need to register, okay? That's the first thing you need to do. You need to register. So you put the country and blah, blah, blah. You click on and register. That's the first thing you do. Then the next time you need to, if you're going after you have done your registration now, like I said before, if you came in through IPC, TLI, or any other of our platform, please go back. If I was the one that invited you, go back and ask me for your link. Any other person that invited you here, go and ask them for link, okay? So I'm going to use my phone now. So I'm going to log into my account. So I'm logging in because of this particular thing, because some people will call me, hey, there's something that's showing on my phone. No, so please, that thing that's showing on your phone is what I'm showing now. It's for security. So all you need to do is to drag it. You can see this arrow here. Drag it and let it stay in the same space, okay? Once that happens, you can log in. So now it's telling me too many login. So this, if that does not happen, it will not bring this out for you. So this one is telling you to arrange in order. So I'm going to see the order here. So I can see that this one comes first, and this one comes second. Then I can click. So it's still stressing me. So I'm going to click this first. Then I'm going to click this and click this. So once you have been able to get that correctly, you click on get code and the code will be sent to your phone. I set my phone. Some people sent authenticator, but set for this particular thing. So I'll just get the message now. I'm waiting for the message. Let me see the message. So I'm going to, if you didn't get the code, just click on resend code or use voice. So most times I just use voice because sometimes I don't know why the message may delay sometimes. So I use voice. So, okay, so now I have my Binance. I want to do P2P. I want to buy coin. I have Naira. I want to buy coin. What do I do? If it's your laptop, you have to go to under trade. This one you're seeing, you see all these things up, wallet, all of them will line up because it's a light up. So you go to under trade. Under trade, you see P2P. So when you see P2P under trade, you click on, if you want to buy, first you have to change this place, this country, you change it to your country, Nigeria. Then if you want to buy, let's say I want to buy, you have 1,000 Naira. You put it in the search button and you search. So if you see what you want, you now click on the one that you think would have number of what you want. So this one, 100,000. So it varies. Sometimes you get, okay, it won't get in better. Sometimes you get at 570, 78, as at 2 days, 3 days. Even this morning it was 578, 579. So it depends on, so it's better if it's going down again. So let's assume I want to buy here. You click on buy. So I put how much I want to buy again here. So 100,000 Naira. So once you click on buy, it will set and you can buy. And you can cancel as well. So it's either way. It's also, if you want to sell, you click on sell. Now, I will quickly talk about those who have IPC account and you want to fund, because that's what, so when you come and you have bought, it will go to your funding wallet. It will go to your funding wallet. So when you come to, after you have bought, you click on view balance, or in case you have bought it before, you click on wallet up. Then you click on funding. Then you click on funding. You see, you click on wallet, then you click on funding. You click on wallet, then you click on funding. So this is my funding account. I have this amount here. So so let's assume that you have your IPC and you want to copy, you want to, you're registering afresh, or your downline is registering. What are you going to do? So I'm going to just quickly log into my IPC account now. Address, you go to transaction funding. So TRC, you click on TRC, you copy the address. So let's say this is the address I want to send money to. Okay, I'll go back to my Binance. I will now click where the money is. Your money can either be in your fiat or funding. If you bought it on Binance, it will be on funding. But if somebody else sent you the money, it will be on. So I sent money today to this account. So I'm going to go to fiat. So when you come to fiat, it shows you what you have, how much you have, and all that. So I'm going to click on USDT. I want to click on withdraw because now I want to withdraw from here. So I click on address, I put the address. So that's the address, that's where you put the address. So I'm going to copy an address I want to send money to now. Let's look at how it works. So the address could be, so this address now, I want to send $200 to this address. So when you do that, you need to choose the network. Most of the time, you use TRC20, most of the time, okay? Most of the time, we use TRC20. Okay, I've not put the amount, so I put how much I want to withdraw. So I'm withdrawing 201. So you click on withdraw. Then you put So it's going to send me code in my phone. It's going to send me. So the one for my phone has come. Just for it will send you in 2 places, just to be sure that somebody is not hacking your account. Okay, that's why it's doing that. So it has not gone. So I'm going to do that again. So you click on withdraw. You copy the address where it is. It can either be in your BTC address or it can be where you have saved it. The person that have sent it to me, I've saved it. So I want to copy it from there. So I'm getting put the code again. So that has gone. So it's as simple as that. So I'm going to send this. Let me do it one more time. Remember that what you're after, USDT can come from anywhere. So it can come from anywhere. So let me check the second one. That is, the USDT can come from any exchange, any other exchange. It can be in Binance, it can be in Remitano, it can be in any other exchange. So I want to send to, so what the person will just do is to send the USDT address. So when they send to me, most times I put it in my Telegram because my Telegram is here. My WhatsApp is always giving me issue on my laptop. So I prefer my Telegram on my laptop. It's faster. So I'm going to do that again. So your money can be either in fiat and spot. Fiat and spot means that maybe money you made from somewhere or somebody is sending you money. If you send me your Binance address, your Binance USDT, if I send you the money will go to your fiat and spot. But if you're buying inside Binance using P2P, the money will go to your funding wallet. So there are 2 different wallets here. There's a funding wallet. It's in Binance. There's fiat and spot. There are other exchange that you need to know. There's Remitano, there's KuCoin, but as you go on, you will know it for those who don't know it yet. So I'm going to just do that again. Let me see. I hope my money didn't even go twice. I just remember now that it's possible it went twice. I didn't check. I came to check this amount. I've forgotten that if the money has not been sent, it will remain the same. When I was saying that my money didn't go that time, I came to check the amount. By mistakenly, so what I'm going to do now is to check my withdrawal. Okay, it didn't go then, so good enough. So next time, don't make the mistake I made. I was thinking, I went to check what you check is your withdrawals. That's what will help you to know whether it has gone or it has not gone, okay? So I'm going to send this. This one is $1,000. So I'm doing that again. So I'll go to my email to get the message. I'm going to resend. So if you didn't get the code, I'll resend again. I remember what I said. If you didn't get it, the email was gone. Oh, I sent it again. Is the phone on? I didn't get. So I have to go and check my email again. So I'm going to check my email again since I didn't. Email. Okay, that was email. So basically, that's how you do what you do. Then the next place we showed you was Jam BTC Exchange. So this has also gone as well. So that's how to do it. It's as simple as that. The same thing. Okay, let me quickly show you setup. How to set up for those who do IPC, for instance, how to set up your payment account. And so I'm going to show you how to set up your payment account. So let me go into my account here. So you can actually put many exchange in your IPC, and that's what I did here. You can put many exchange. So let's see. So I want to go to another account now that I've not set up. So I want to set up one account now to show you how it's done before we call it a day. So let's assume that this account has $15. So let's assume that I want to withdraw this money, because you can actually withdraw as low as $10 here. So let's assume that I want to withdraw this money, and I want to withdraw it into my Binance. That's the first thing you have to do. Transaction, payment account. Then you click on create crypto wallet. So to remind me that it's my Binance, I would like to put the name. So it means that it just reminds me that this is my Binance. So I'm going to copy this. This is the address. I copied it from another place. So I take it there. The protocol is TROC20. So that's my address. But it will ask me to, so that it's sure that I'm the owner. Let me see. Okay, no, this place is when I want to withdraw, you ask me. So that one is set. That one is set. So if I want to withdraw, so let's say I want to put my Giant BTC. I always put, so as if I want cash. Giant BTC is good when you want cash in your Nigerian bank. Just send to your Giant BTC straight. So yeah, I'm going to put love Giant BTC. Select protocol. Wallet address is, so I'll go and pick my wallet address too. So if I want the one for a Giant BTC, I just click this one. I just click here. So I take it there. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have it there. So if I want to withdraw now, if I click on this transaction, withdraw. So I want to withdraw the $15 that is there. I'll click on 15. To ask me that it has to send a message so that it's sure that it's the owner of the account that wants to withdraw. So I'll have to click on send code. So the code will be sent to my mail now. So now I have to go to my email and go and get the code. I have to go to my email to go and get the code now. So the code is here. So 088137. 088137. So basically that's how to withdraw. You make your choice of where to withdraw it to. So it's as simple as that. So I'm going to allow us take questions now. If you have questions, please raise your hand and ask. If you have learned something, if you have gotten value for today's class, type yes. If you have gotten value, type yes. If you have learned something, type yes. Let's see. How do we download Binance? Jafar, we don't download Binance. Just go to the browser or go to your browser and put binance.com. It's only on your phone that you download the app. It's only app that you download, okay? You do not download. Ibrahim, you want to say something?
Yes, thank you so much, Madam Love. You know, there are some times that you see free seminars or webinars like this are worth more than $10,000, but if people get to know it, I could categorically tell you that there are a lot of webinars that have been hosted by different people around the world, and they'll tell you you need to pay $1,000 to be part of this, and this is what everyone is getting for free of charge. So it means we have gone to the information age. In fact, it's more than digital age now. It's not information age where you can sell information and make cool millions of naira, you know, even in dollars. So I really want to appreciate the TLI team for this beautiful section. And I hope everybody have utilized this platform. So if you're here and you've not signed up on TLI means Today's Leader International, do so immediately. Don't even waste time, because if I tell you a small history of how things changed from the carry time, from carry it went to buying and selling, it went to coin, from coin to paper to transfer, ATM. Now it's cryptocurrency. If you don't join this train, you'll just be outdated in the next year. So without no time, make sure you sign up on TLI as soon as possible to get along with it. A lot of tutorials for you to learn from. So my question, Madam Love, in Giant Exchange, if I send, once I have registered and signed up, if I send value to that, what's it called, the blockchain address, how long does it take to be credited to Nigerian wallet? Is it immediately? Is it 5 minutes? Is it 10 minutes? Or once it's been confirmed? Yes.
Once it's confirmed, you get it. Even if it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, once it's confirmed, you get it.
So if I have up to 100 million of Naira worth of USDT, I want to convert,
yes.
I have $1 million, I can get 550 million Naira in my account immediately.
You can get 1 billion Naira from us.
Oh, maybe we are in the Bilibili industry. That is the Bilibili industry. We can call it the Blink industry. That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do you have questions? Any other person with questions? Do we have anybody in the chat box? Okay, so, okay, thank you. That'll be the end of our training. Next week is another wonderful training that we have. So see you.